Scarred, scorched and cracked, these pictures show just how close the bombers came to hitting their primary target. Benazir Bhutto's armoured political battle bus brought to a sudden halt as she toured Karachi. This vehicle was carrying Benazir Bhutto on a triumphant return. Instead, it took her within a few metres of death, within just a few hours of arriving back in Pakistan. Many of her key supporters were injured, the bombs just a few metres away. Further down the road, more stark evidence of the attack. A car wrecked by the explosions, mangled wreckage from which the dead and injured were retrieved. And debris from the blast itself, pellets that scattered far and wide. The scenes immediately after the explosion were chaotic. Many people were injured because they ran to help after the first bomb, only to be caught in the second blast. The political repercussions of all this are immense. Benazir Bhutto's hopes of becoming Prime Minister for a third time are now being reassessed. At the hospital, doctors and nurses are still battling to help the injured. Sometimes the anger of friends and relatives spills out onto the corridors.
They are killing innocent people. They are not leaving us to proceed us in the democracy.
This man was one of those caught in the second blast when he went to help. He told me, the first blast occurred, so I went to try to help out. Then the second blast happened, and I was knocked unconscious. After that, I can't remember what happened. The finger of blame for the attack is being pointed at tribal fighters. Benazir Bhutto has said under certain circumstances that she would support the so-called war on terror in Pakistan. It quickly won her death threats, now for many a stark reality. One top official standing close to Ms. Bhutto spoke for the first time about what happened.
There was blood, glass, singed flesh. It was just sulfur burning everywhere. So it was pretty bad, and while we were scrambling to get up and not panic and get everyone together to see what happens, there was a second blast. The second blast flattened us all again to the ground, and it took us another 20 minutes to evacuate slowly because there were a fair amount of women also on the truck.
It's becoming increasingly clear that this huge attack could have been far more devastating. Tim Friend, Al Jazeera, Karachi.